This is where I grew up. It's my family farm. It's actually, I guess, a fifth generation farm. It was built by my dad's great-grandfather. This house was built in the early 1900s, I think, the house that we live in now. It's been a dairy farm for most of my, well, certainly my grandfather was a dairy farmer, my dad was a dairy farmer, my brother is currently farming here, so he milks the cows now. You can see them in the field behind me. You always felt the value of a hard day's work on the farm, and there was always a sense of pride and accomplishment at the end of the day, you know, from doing that. It was really great way to grow up. This is Rockwood Public School. This is where I went from kindergarten to grade 6. And I also went to Girl Guides here in the evenings once a week for many years. It's always funny to go back to your school. It always feels smaller than it felt when you were a little kid. So this is where I had my first job ever. I made $3.15 an hour, 4 hours a week. So I'd get checks for, $12 to $15. I went to school at the University of Guelph. I took a BA in psychology, minored in women's studies. Went to law school at the University of Western Ontario, articled at Fasken Martineau, practicing civil litigation. Pembroke has a long history, and part of the history is logging. There was a lot of logging done on the Ottawa, up from here on the Ottawa River. The shantymen would go up for the winter. People like my grandpa and my uncle would go up into the bush for the winter and cut massive logs and put them on the ice on the Ottawa River. It was a very big timber town, a lot of history in the forestry industry. I love the people of Pembroke. I am one of the people of Pembroke. This is where I grew up. It's home, and it feels really great to be home. It'd be great to be serving the interests of the people. It would be great to be helping to ensure that future generations have the kind of upbringing I enjoyed here.